Thank you for stopping by. I remain Tutor colleague. Here we have a question on the board. The topic is indices. Here I am given inside the bracket 2a raised to the power 4b, close the bracket, everything raised to the power 2. Multiply by, inside the bracket I have a b squared all raised to the power 3. Divided by, inside the bracket I have 6a squared b raised to the power 3, everything inside the bracket raised to the power 2. We want to solve it. Before we start, we have to remember the product law of indices, because that is what is going to clear the brackets. Everything inside the bracket here we share from the power 2. Everything inside the bracket here we share from the power 3. And everything inside the bracket in the denominator we share from the power 2. So therefore, starting from here, 2 raised to the power 2. So 2 raised to the power 2. Then a raised to the power 4 times 2. That is product law of indices. Next is b raised to the power 2. Multiply by, I come to the next bracket at the numerator. So a raised to the power 3 outside. Then b raised to the power 2 multiplied by the 3 outside the bracket. Or divided by 6 raised to the power 2 outside the bracket. Then a raised to the power 2 times 2. A raised to the power 2 then times 2 outside the bracket. And then b raised to the power 3 times 2 outside the bracket. So I have removed all the brackets in the question. The next thing is to work on, I have 2 raised to the power 2 which is 4. Then a raised to the power 4 times 2 will give me a raised to the power 8. Then b raised to the power 2. Next, multiply by a raised to the power 3. Then b raised to the power 2 times 3, which is b raised to the power 6. At the denominator, I will have 6 raised to the power 2, which is 36. Then a raised to the power 2 times 2, which is a raised to the power 4. Then b raised to the power 3 times 2, which is b raised to the power 6. So, done. Next, I want you to see that the 4 here at the numerator, we cancel out with the 6 at the denominator to give me 9. So 4 cancel 4 is 1, and 4 cancel out to 36 will give us 9. So we move on. This is going to be, from the numerator C, I am also going to apply the multiplication law of indices. You can see a raised to the power 8 times a raised to the power 3. What I will simply need to do, since the bases are the same, I am going to add the powers. Same thing, b raised to the power 2 times b raised to the power 6. I will also use 1b and then add the powers. So that is going to be a raised to the power 8, this 8, plus a raised to the power 3. Then times b here is raised to the power 2, then plus 6. That is it. So I have b here raised to the power 2, b here raised to the power 2. So you just add the powers. The certain a raised to the power 8 times a raised to the power 3, just add the powers. That is what I have done. Next, as we continue, at the denominator, I will now have 9, then a raised to the power 4, then b raised to the power 6. We move on. This is going to give us a, then 8 plus 3 is 11. Okay? Next, I have b raised to the power 8 all over 9a raised to the power 4, b raised to the power 6. Next, I will apply the division law of indices. So I have a raised to the power 11 divided by a raised to the power 4. What I'll write it as now is a, since the bases are the same and it is dividing, I am going to write a raised to the power 11 minus 4. The same thing to the b. b will now be b raised to the power 8 minus 6. So this is going to be a raised to the power 11 minus 4, then b raised to the power 8 minus 6, everything all over 9. Okay? So I have moved this up to get subtracted from the powers are on A and B respectively. So I will now have 1 all over 9, then 11 minus 4 is going to give me 7. That is now A raised to the power 7, and the 8 minus 6 will give me B raised to the power 2. Final answer. God bless you for watching. Please share the video.